Hello again. So, yeah, another friend asked for a reading. Thank you. I'm enjoying being put to use. What I will say is for anyone who has been following, the feedback that I've had in the last two reads that I did have apparently been spot on, which is it's a pretty stunning result. You see how I pull the cards. I'm not looking at the cards. I let the pendulums do the work, and basically they're pulling out information that I have no knowledge about. So whilst I will say generally the cards are giving good messages, do be warned if you ever ask for a reading. As I've said it before, the cards will give you the reading that you have to hear. It's not being negative, it's being truthful. The other personal readings that I did, there was a couple of them where the message wasn't exactly what the person wanted to hear, but it did indicate that within both they needed to do personal work, like we all need to do personal work to be moving on. Now, I've got new cards, but I'm not going to be using them in this reading. But I will show you what I got. I have the Cartoon Cat Tarot, and today I got the full-on cat deck of rather regal cats. Oh look, it's a bit like what I've got at the moment in my back garden with the menage a trois of the pussycats who like to fight in the back garden. So, yeah, they may well come into play. As everyone loves the cats, I might as well try and get the cats into the tarot as well. So, anyway, so the reading today, I'm going to use, well, I already checked, I've already done a bit of saging. Oh, hold on a second, we all like a bit of this. As long as I don't burn everything like I did last time. Right, okay. Right, a little bit of smoky action before we get going. I think it's always looks quite effective, doesn't it? There you go. There you go. Look at that. Right, so I have already saged the decks. I've already chosen the crystals. Or what I will say is, to mix it up, the last couple of crystals I've actually asked people what crystals or colours they resonate with. So this evening, the first one that I was asked, well, they mentioned that they like is rose quartz. So we'll be using a rose quartz crystal. Plus, I am pulling out one of my new crystals as well, which I think is just a clear quartz. We'll just see what happens with the two of them. The decks I'm going to use, well, I don't set them on fire. I'm drawn to the herbal astrology deck. I'm not quite sure what's going to come out of it. The person I'm reading for is very artistic, and I don't know. I also feel that, well, we both have an interest in astrology, and I think outdoor gardens resonate, and as I said, the pendulum has actually chosen the deck as well. So bear with me, there's some big names in there for these flowers. I'll probably be showing you the names of them, and you can look up what they are because I won't be trying to say them. And then the other one that I've been drawn to is the Dark Magic Oracle. Now, I've read these before. I think it's a fabulous deck. And we'll just go ahead and see what comes out. So, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Who wants to go first then? Let's see. No, we'll give it a go. I'll see if both of these do something. Right, who wants to read first? Who wants to read the cards first? Okay. Definitely that one. Okay, so I'm just going to tuck the herbal astrology to the side for the moment. Oh, right. Let's get these dark magic oracle cards going. Let's see what comes out. I mean, again, stunning artwork, stunning pictures. Love, love, love this deck. Love it. Right, quick little shuffle. Give them the opportunity. We know they like to flip on me every... Oh, no. Oh, maybe. No. I'm not going to do it unless it's proper flipper. Right, okay. So, let's pull out these. Let's see what we get. Okay, off we go. So, pick the cards. So, obviously yesterday was the new moon. It's been a very good energy, I think. I think the past week, I think I've said it before, very tumultuous is the best way to put it. I think a lot of people were feeling very under the weather, battered. I certainly feel that the new moon has cleared a lot of the stress that I was feeling over the past week. Right, get these down pretty quick, I think. It's been pretty reactionary, so let's do it. Oh, hold on, what are you doing now? Right, okay. That one's done. Okay, we'll see if we can get all these out of the way in one go. Okay, have a deck. So, is there an order? Okay, anchor card. Oh, okay, well, that's the anchor. That's coming out first. Okay, next card. Okay. I'll do it this way. See what happens. See what these ones. Third card. Okay, outcome card. Okay, right. So that appears to have done the trick for the time being. So right, okay, we're gonna just see what comes on. Right, let's flip these over and see. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm going to ask. Alright, I'm going to double check this. Is that the last card? No. Is that the anchor card? Is this what the person has to watch out for? Okay. As I said, you see how I pull the cards. You sometimes get the reading you need to hear. Okay, right, okay, so the first one is beautiful card, step. So don't be afraid to move and change. Okay. Okay. Unseen. Trust your growing potential. Now I think this is pretty relevant. I didn't say anything with the first one, but I think this is pretty relevant because I think at the moment we are going through a process of change. We're working as a group and as a collective, and I think we're all getting messages about how to move forward. Okay. Just two. Okay. It got infinity. Again, a card rather like the first one. Movement. Preserve your power. Okay. So I think that's saying that at any moment they could let go of that balloon. That's their sanity about to go. But whatever you do, hold on to it. Okay. And then the last card, we're pulling another deck. Okay, so it might put it out into perspective, and obviously we'll read the book and see what it says. So, bats. You are driving yourself crazy. Right, reading the book. Reading the book. So, two. Step, okay. Don't be afraid to move or change. Consider the steps you're taking in your life. Sometimes 2 steps forward and 3 steps back isn't a bad thing. If you feel you're having to relearn old lessons when you pull this card, don't get frustrated or feel let down. If life is moving backwards, it can be an opportunity to revisit your methods and refine your approaches. The step card reminds us that the natural, healthy way of life is to move and change. Don't be afraid to take a leap of faith into new adventures. I think that's pretty relevant. Turn your face to the sun, letting the shadows fall behind you. Your life's journey is made up of many steps in all directions, which are important. It's time to set in motion a new idea or dream. Get up, get moving, and forge your path. Remember, you can't see the light at the end of the tunnel. Crawl through and light it yourself. The divine lamp of inner guidance is in your hand. Hold it up with confidence and shine. Light your natural state of being. You can indeed hold it in your hand and light your own way. The person on the card is drawing light into their lantern from a great powerful closest star, or from the great powerful closest star in our sky, the sun. The sun exists to them because they can observe it. You also have access to the light and the power. Okay? So, unseen 11. Let's do 11. Oh, what did it say? Look. Okay, it says daily practice on this. Wear or carry citrine quartz, which carries the power of the sun and is aligned with self-healing and inspiration and courage. Drink chamomile tea to calm your mind and feel capable. Stand in sunlight and take deep breaths, feeling expansive, confident and ready for life. I am going to say it. I've got a I think I know the reason why this came out. I think you know the reason too. Right, okay, unseen then. You may feel there is a darkness inside you. While others dismiss it as growing pains or say, don't worry, it will pass, you know it feels like something more intense, intimidating and compromising than they could understand. When unseen is drawn, it is a positive acknowledgement of your growing potential. This can feel scary and intense. It can feel like no one understands you, and they never will. But unseen reminds you that this dark time is good. You don't have to resist it or feel resentful if others don't understand you. You don't have to do anything. Just being is enough. There is a rose blooming inside you, a symbol of peace and love. The rose opens its petals with joy. As the song goes, every rose has its thorn, and thorns are protective, but the flower sheds its divine scent by very nature and existence. This card reassures you that you can let yourself consider that you are in charge of the universe, no less than the seas and the stars. You have a right to be here, and even if you cannot see or fathom it now, have no doubt that everything is unfolding as it should. For every problem there is a solution. That is the way of the universe. It finds balance without us having to be involved. This card represents the balance of dark and light, gestation and birth. You are in the centre of this amazing process. Relish this profound change and revelation in every area of your life, physically, mentally, emotionally and spiritually. Trust the ride. Take the moment to consider how far you have come since you couldn't walk or talk. Now here you are reading this oracle and performing magic. Well, I'm reading it for you, but even so, you are a fascinating miracle. Okay? Let's see. Now, with this card it says carry amethyst for peace and citrine. Citrine again for light to guide you on your way out of the darkness. Now you've got a citrine quartz pendulum. Now you can work with me on this, but I think that pendulum is going to give you a lot of guidance for yourself. We'll talk later. Drink rose tea for self-love and acceptance. When you feel the need, light a silver candle and meditate in front of it on your divine right to be happy no matter what trials are placed in your path. The greatest and most honourable people often face the hardest lessons. Okay. Right. Infinity and beyond. Okay. Let's see. Infinity. Preserve your power. Infinity is calling for you to know, will, dare and be silent. This is a potent motto for people of magic or anyone who wants to experience their deepest potential. Your unique inner magic should be cherished and carefully managed like the air you blow into a balloon. To make the balloon float, you don't stretch open the neck to show everyone how much air is in it. Instead, you keep blowing until it's full, tie it off with a string, and then, like the person in infinity, you let it lift and float you to the best self-expression and fullest potential. Red is the colour of vibrancy and life. It's passionate and powerful. White is purity. It's complete unto itself, while containing a rainbow of energy. Now is not the time to give away everything you are doing. Don't reveal your hopes and plans to your peers or others at your same stage of life, but it's time to speak and share with trusted elders and teachers who can help and guide you with your goals if you wish. Infinity lets you take a deep breath. Life is not short, it is so long. Every step you take leads you along your journey. Every step, just like the breath, adds up. Trust your efforts. Take a deep breath in and feel yourself rise. Okay. And guidance is carry leopard skin jasper to feel empowered and enhance personal growth. Drink ginger tea to feel warm inside and connected to your rising power. And then it's blow up a balloon and tie it to the foot of your bed. Where your feet rest, there is your path on the way up. Okay. We're doing good. We're doing good. Right. This bad boy. Right, let's come on. Let's see. Okay. I think the wording on it is wrong. I think the wording is you're not driving yourself crazy, but I think in your case, when we read this, it's more a case of you could drive yourself crazy, if you see what I mean. Okay, let's go for it. This card is of mental release. Sometimes we think we need to hold it all together to be strong and keep up appearances. When that becomes too much, we explode on the inside, driving ourselves crazy, and possibly on the outside, driving everyone else crazy too. Now, what is the greater mind crime? You driving yourself nuts, or the reason that you put yourself there in the first place? The only thing changing faster than the outside world is your inside world. So bats is also the card of cutting yourself some slack and being kind to yourself. The person on the card is covering their eyes and screaming silently as the noise inside their head gets louder and louder. Around them, the blackbird beats and flaps their wings until they reverberate like a storm. They've lost their way and are whirling around in confusion. The birds echo the old saying, bats in the belfry, born of the erratic flight of bats, with the belfry being the person's head. So when the bat's wings flapping inside your belfry get too noisy, seeking advice from a trusted elder, friend or counsellor is a good place to start. This card indicates you may be under attack from outside influences, which you're giving too much credit to. Whether it's bullies or grumpy, moody friends, it's time to step back, take a deep breath, and remember that you are good, no matter how much others would seek to tear you down. Sometimes inner stress, it can cause physical expressions such as anxiety attacks or a general sense of unease. Reach out for support. Make sure you speak up and get the help you need. Don't suffer in silence. This situation will heal when you let yourself be helped and release the pent-up energy inside you in a safe and supported way. I'm saying nothing. I'm saying nothing. All right. So on this one, it's saying carry a piece of green or purple fluorite, which is aligned with balance and clarity. Turning this crystal in your hand will help you achieve a rational and calm mindset. Drink passion flower tea for a peaceful state of mind. I'm not going to read the rest of it, but the bottom one has the word sage in it. So, sage. Right, part one. We shall put these here for the time being. Right. So this is the one that I think this is going to be interesting because I'm not quite sure about this deck. Well, I wasn't quite sure about what came out just then, but you know. So it's got a blend of everything. It's quite a nature-packed card. It's got a bit of astrology in there, which I know we will do. Oh, and look what's on the bottom of there for you. You are the medicine. Okay? Even the box is giving you a message. Right. No, I've already done this. I don't need to do it again. Right, okay, let's do this and see what we get. Okay. Just need to move that one up a bit. Okay. We're going to sort this out. I'm going to sort it out. Okay? Right. Oh, you're changing your mind again. Yeah, but you're pulling out the cards quick, which is good. The way I like it. Right. Okay, what message do we need? What message do we need? I'm getting the cards done quick anyway, right? What message do we need? Okay. Right, what message do we need? Okay. So it's keeping it short and sweet tonight. Oh, hold on. We got escapee, yes. What the reading? No. Okay, there we go. Oh, interesting. So, just 2 cards. Okay, alright, okay. I'm just going to look this up again. I just need you to see this, okay? Right. On here, let's see if we can get it right. What does it say? Hopefully I've got it in the right place. If you can see it, it says drink passion flower tea. Oh, shit. Oh, she's off. She's knocking everything off. There we go, sorry. Let's try it again. Sorry. If the sound's got a bit wonky, it's because I've just dropped the microphone. Oh no. I'll take a chance. Oh, if you wanted a sign. Oh, let's see if we can steady that up a bit. Right. So there you go. Passion flower. And the word underneath is surrender. And then the other card you got is Kava Kava. That's community. And I actually think this card might have come out the last time I used the deck. Right, okay, where did I put the book? Where's the book? Right, there's the book. There's the book, okay. So we got 41 and 48. No, we haven't. We've got 43. Sorry, I can't even read. Right. So we've got the Passion Flower card. And we've got Kava Kava. Right, upright. It's sacrifice, surrender, choosing growth, trust in discernment, Rituals are letting go. An astrological ruler. Now, I think I'm right. I think this really relates to you, because the astrological ruler of this card is Neptune and the moon. Now, I know from past conversations you've got a Neptune similar to mine. Interesting. So, passion flower, a precious botanical native to Central and South America, was named for the Passion of Christ, referring to suffering and death by Roman Catholic priests in the 1500s. Okay, we should have skipped that bit. Let's see. The 5 petals and 5 petal-like sepals of this flower represent the 10 apostles. Oh, okay, let's just skip the religious bit. Sorry, I'm not going into all the religious bit on this. The circle action. No, no, jumping pages. Since its introduction into European herbal medicine, passion flower has been used as an hypnotic, sedative, and nervous system tonic. The leaf tea has became popular in North American medicine in the mid-1800s for similar uses as those in South American traditions. Passion fruit tranquilizes edgy nerves and helps with insomnia, mood disorders, headaches, colic, migraines, diarrhea, neuralgia, eye disorders, there we go, muscle spasms and pain. To this day, passion flower is used in by many shamans in floral baths to calm and cleanse the spirit. It is considered a bridge to Christ consciousness, where it assists in direct communication. I can't even talk now, sorry. Right, maybe I should take some. Which assists in direct communication with the mythical voice within. It is also used as an incense to alter the energy of spaces that are stressed, traumatized, or disruptive. Passion flower is ruled by the mighty powers of Neptune, the planet of spiritual realization, religious experiences, the spirit world, and Maya, the great illusion. Alright, let's see. It's mentioning owl in there, so obviously I think it's for you. Trust your wisdom. Be observant like the owl, okay? Honor your intuition. It's okay if projects or original ideas come to an unexpected halt. Discernment is key to experience greater truth and opportunities. So I think in some ways you did have something come to a dramatic halt, but you know that has now led to an opening of something completely different, and it's expanded on what you wanted by letting that go. So as I said before, you have to let go. Okay, the bat's reading. Okay, I was worried about the card, but the actual meaning of the card was near enough spot on. Don't drive yourself crazy going over the past, over the old experience, okay? Use it to move forward. Okay, let's look at Kava Kava. So upright, Kava Kava is celebration, kinship with tribe. Oh, that's a word that comes out a lot at the moment. Community, friendship, union, and finding your chosen family. And again, astrological ruler is Pluto, and again, the moon. And I think, well, Pluto and Neptune are in play at the moment, isn't there? Run your chart, have a look at what conjunctions or trines or whatever else between the Moon, Neptune and Pluto. Or look as to when those three are going to do a particular alignment, just so that you know if it's going to work or not. It might line up at a particular time. Right, yeah, I've read this before. So legend has it that Carver was brought over to the islands by the gods Cain and Kanaloa from the ancestral Polynesia. Yeah, it was brought to Hawaii, by the way. It was known as the drink of the gods and honoured across the Pacific Islands. Carver is believed to first have originated in northern Vanuatu thousands of years ago. Considering the plant lacks seeds or a mean to self-propagate, it is believed that it is tended to by the gods until the first indigenous people arrived. Carver tea was regarded as a blessing and poured onto shrines, then later drunk by the kahuna, the spiritual leader of the ceremony. Okay. Sometimes called the intoxicating pepper, the effect of Carver are a curious combination of deep relaxation alongside stimulation of the central nervous system. It is relaxing to muscles and dampens pain when increasing the flow of thoughts. You need to meditate. Right, okay. Carver can greatly increase mental clarity, ease depression, confusion and sorrow, and sharpen intuition. Carver directly affects the limbic system, the control center of our emotions, just as the moon does. Plutonium herbs like Carver cause deep transformation in our emotional mind. The energy of Pluto is that of regeneration, allowing us to decompress from accumulated emotions through the volcanic power of catharsis. So, remember that you don't have to do it alone. When you widen your circle, you receive support from the universe and others to join you on the path. To fully draw upon butterfly medicine, it greatly invites us to observe our position in the community in this moment. Are you a protector? You're a creator. It's there. Look, the word create is in the bloody book. Connector or visionary? Or how does this correlate this moment in your life alongside your personal evolution? Egg, caterpillar, cocoon, or butterfly? Oftentimes finding your purpose within your community and the parallels with your inner journey can provide great relief and meaning. And here endeth the lesson. I'm pretty sure I'll be speaking to you about this soon. I will say to anyone who this message resonates for, okay, that is the major thing. Don't drive yourself mad. Look for the clarity. Passion flower tea. Meditate. Take a deep breath. If you can, remove yourself from any situations that are going to make you mad. Preserve your power. Don't give your energy away. Okay? Community. Okay? Don't get angry. Don't fight it. Don't use your power if others don't deserve it. Thanks for listening.